Good morning, students. We're going to start with characteristics of hormones. Hormones are specific chemical messengers. Hormones are secreted in small amount by the endocrine glands. Then hormones are poured directly into the bloodstream and are carried by the blood to the concerned organ. Hormones act as on specific tissues or organs called target organs. And hormones are mostly proteinaceous, that is, they are proteins by nature, and even some of them they are steroids. Steroids are also chemical substances which are produced in our body. Hormones immediately disappear or they become ineffective after they have performed their action. And the secretion of these glands act as chemical messengers and regulate the metabolic activities of the body. These act as messengers between the organ and the nervous system. Now, endocrine system and the main glands in human. The main glands which have a great role in our body are here: pineal gland, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, thymus, pancreas, adrenal gland, ovaries and testes. But we have only few of them in our syllabus. One of it is the pituitary gland, and it is about the size of a cone situated at the base of the brain. This is the location of this gland. And it is even called the master gland. Why? Because it releases many hormones which control the functioning of other endocrine glands. And one of the hormone which is secreted by the pituitary gland is the growth hormone and has marked influence on the growth of our body. And if this growth hormone is not secreted in sufficient amount, then the growth of the person is affected. He remains small and is called a midget, or is even called a dwarf when he remains very small with small arms and legs. And if this hormone is produced more than normal, then the person grows, and especially during growing years, then the person becomes abnormally tall and is known as gigantism. And after the growing years, that is when the person becomes adult and the growth hormone is secreted more than normal, then his bones thicken instead of lengthening and the face looks massive. Next is the thyroid gland, and this thyroid gland is the largest gland of the endocrine system. It is bilobed. Bilobed means it has two lobes and is located in the neck at the junction of the trachea and larynx. Where trachea and larynx they meet, the thyroid gland is present there in the neck. So this is the location of the thyroid gland. And why I'm telling you this is because when you are going to learn this lesson, children, you are going to remember first if any color or structure is given of this gland, then you will learn that. And then you are going to learn its location, then the hormone secreted by it, and what happens if the hormone is secreted more or if it is secreted less. And it produces an iodine containing hormone called thyroxine. So thyroid gland produces a hormone called thyroxine which affects all the tissues by causing certain chemical reaction. So thyroxine affects the chemical reaction and thus affects all the tissues, and too much release of thyroxine hormone in the body makes a person overactive. If thyroxine is secreted more than normal, then the person becomes overactive, and if not enough thyroxine is secreted in the body, a person becomes sluggish and tired and experiences a decrease of energy. Then lack of thyroxine. If thyroxine is secreted less during the early growing years, when a person is growing, at that time if thyroxine is secreted less, it is called cretinism. That is arrested growth or stunted growth, and even mental retardation is there. Means the brain does not function properly. Person is mentally retarded. And during adulthood, if this thyroxine is secreted less, it results in myxedema, that is mental and physical activities become sluggish. Dietary deficiency of iodine results in goiter. If we don't take iodine in our diet in sufficient amount, then we may suffer from goiter. In that case, the thyroid gland, it enlarges. So this is about thyroid gland.